Cauliflower, you can take a break. There's a new wing in town.
Mushrooms. What's up, guys? It's Kat and Deb from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another vegan recipe, and that's right, we did something amazing today.
Today was a good day.
Like, really, it's heaven.
Yeah.
What we've made.
Yeah.
I
don't know what to say.
I'm in love with our recipe.
Yeah. We're bringing back kind of a familiar recipe that we've made before that we equally were in love with.
Oh, yes.
And kind of using it in a new way. Mm-hmm. What did we make, Devin?
Vegan fried chicken! Except it's mushrooms because we are two mushroom girls.
Yeah, so we basically took our vegan fried chicken from the chicken and waffles video and repurposed it a little bit in order to make it for chicken wings. And guys,
Seriously.
cauliflower, you can take a break. There's a new wing in town.
Mushrooms. Mushrooms are the meat we all need.
Yes.
Take that.
And so we made the chicken wings, and then we made 3 really delicious sauces to go along with them. And yeah.
You know, we got buffalo. You know. But then what other 2 sauces did you make?
We also did a honey mustard and maple mustard sauce, as well as a gochujang sauce.
So good. Okay,
So
before we get into this epic recipe, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future recipes every Sunday and whatever Wednesdays every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. We gotta do this.
Yes, I just want to eat them.
Same.
To make your vegan chicken wings, we're going to basically start off with a similar batter that we did in our vegan chicken and waffles recipe. So we're going to start off by making a batter that combines a little bit of vegan vegetable stock with some vegan yogurt, and then we're going to add in some all-purpose flour and just kind of mix that until it's smooth. If it's really thick, you want to thin it out, so it kind of depends on the flour that you use. Every brand is different, so you may need to add a little bit more water here and there to get it to a nice like pancake batter like consistency. Then we're going to add in some oyster mushrooms that we simply just pulled apart to the desired size that we wanted, and we're going to let that kind of sit in that marinade for about 15 minutes. Then you're going to make your dredge. We're going to start off with a little all-purpose flour, then we're going to add in some onion powder, garlic powder, mustard powder, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and just toss that until it's nice and incorporated. Now, once the mushrooms are nice and marinated, we're going to take them from the batter into the flour dredge and kind of toss them until they're all coated, and then just place them on a baking sheet and repeat that until they're all done. Next up, we're going to heat our oil for deep frying. You want to make sure you have a really high temperature oil, so we're just using vegetable oil. We filled it in a very big, heavy bottom cast iron Dutch oven. You want to make sure you have a really tall pot so that you don't start a grease fire. We just filled it with 1 inch or 2 of oil and heated it until about 325 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to test it with 1 mushroom first. Once you get the desired bubbly action, you want to add in your mushrooms. Do them in very small batches at once. You don't want to overfill your pan because that's how deep frying can get very dangerous. Also, please do not leave your pot unattended. Once they are all fried, you're going to remove them from the oil and place them on a wire rack that's sitting on top of a baking pan just to catch all that excess oil. You're going to repeat that until all the mushrooms are fried. Then you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And while the mushrooms just kind of sit there, we're going to prepare our sauces. So you can use 1 or all of these sauces, it's completely up to you, but we're making a honey mustard with maple. To do that, we're combining a little bit of melted butter, some maple syrup, yellow mustard, a pinch of cayenne powder, and some soy sauce, and we're gonna mix that until it's nice and smooth. We're gonna set that aside. For our second sauce, we're doing a gochujang sauce. So you want to combine some melted butter with some soy sauce, some gochujang paste, a little bit of lemon juice, some maple syrup, garlic powder, and ginger powder, and mix that until it's nice and smooth. And then our final sauce is just buffalo sauce, and you can use Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. Or if you want to make your own buffalo sauce, you can do Frank's Red Hot mixed with a little bit of melted butter. So we're going to divide up our fried mushrooms into thirds and then toss each of them in their sauces, place them on a lined baking sheet, and bake them in the oven that's been preheated for about 10-ish minutes. We're just gonna bake the sauce into the wings just a little bit so that they're not too saucy when you're handling them. Then you're going to garnish how you like, serve with some fresh veg, some blue cheese or ranch dip, and you're good to go.
Yes.
If you're gonna watch sports, you gotta have the best food.
Honestly, if I'm gonna do anything, I want this in my life, like, at least once a week.
I'm just gonna eat it. I'm gonna try one of all of them. Even though I've had one of all of them already. They're so good. So good. It's magic. Like,
It's just, like, the texture.
Everything is just so good.
The crispiness. The sauce is on point. We all know Kat kills it in the sauce game.
I love sauces. Like, they're like, this is a boneless chicken wing. Mm-hmm. Like, you would get this from a chicken wing place.
I don't have anything else to say.
I know, other than just make them.
And honestly, they were so good without the sauce. They are so good with the sauce. They can be boneless chicken bites. They can be in your Buddha bowls. They can be literally anywhere and everywhere all the time is what these should be.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to sauce them and then bake them if you don't want to, because that is an extra step. It takes a little extra time. Right out of the fryer, you can just sauce them and eat them if you want. Mm-hmm. Or just eat them straight out of the fryer because they're just as delicious.
Mm-hmm. Should we just talk about sauces in the comments?
Yeah, because sports might not be going on right now. So, we're filming this right when all the sports started postponing. Mm-hmm. So we couldn't change. We had things planned. But
because we made it with the intention of it being in time for playoff season, you need some game food. But honestly, without playoffs, we still equally need this food right now. So let's talk about what sauces you would try on these wings and which one of these sauces you're most excited about. If you don't say buffalo, I will take it personally, but that's okay. I can handle it. I'll be fine.
She'll also understand because the other ones are just as delicious.
Yeah, and Kat made them, and she's super talented, so she should be, celebrated. Appreciated.
Where's my monument?
I thought you said, where's my money?
That too.
Equally valid.
Yeah. I also think this is the one to feed to non-vegans.
100%.
Cauliflower wings are good, but, they're no mushroom wings.
Yeah. Okay. As usual, the recipe will be linked in the description box below. There's also a link to our podcast. It's called Camera Eats First. It comes out every Monday, everywhere that you get podcasts. We talk about veganism, we talk about how we make our recipes and how we run our blog, and we keep you up to date about all the exciting things happening in the vegan world. So go give it a listen. There's also a link to our merch. We've got hoodies and sweaters and t-shirts in 4 different designs. They are very stylish.
Very stylish.
So go check those out. And finally, there's a link to our Patreon community. Our patrons are some very nice people who help support the work that we do, and in exchange we give them some bonus content, like the recipes come a day early, or we ask them which kind of recipes they'd prefer us to make first, and they get mukbangs once a month depending on the tier that you subscribe to. If you're able to support us, we really appreciate it. If not, give this video a thumbs up, give it a subscribe, comment, and share it with somebody who you think might enjoy this.
Someone who's chicken wings are holding them back. This is the recipe to do it.
Hint, everyone will enjoy this, so share it with everyone!
Yeah.
Okay.
I could just keep eating these, but we need to eat another recipe. So.
I know, I feel bad for the other recipe.
This would have been the best mukbang, because we actually wouldn't have been able to talk.
No, I think it just would have gotten too sexual. Actually. I don't know if our mukbangers are ready for that or into that or if we should do that.
I'm just gonna go take these away now.
You want me to do the other one by myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the deal. Kat has gone. She's run away with the wangs. It's just me now. And I need the wings to help with my sadness.